My name is Paul Austin, and I'm from the third wave. I live in Lisbon, Portugal at the moment, but I am from the States originally. And at the Beyond Psychedelics conference, I will be speaking about microdosing, specifically what are the benefits of microdosing, why are people microdosing, and what are the future implications of microdosing. And I'll be discussing those largely because microdosing as a tool is becoming increasingly popular, and I think it's a new paradigm of psychedelic use that wasn't previously known or thought of in the past. So with microdosing, you're typically taking what people consider a sub-perceptual dose. For LSD, that might be 10 to 20 micrograms. For magic mushrooms, that might be 0.2 to 0.4 grams of magic mushrooms. And the idea is to take it about twice a week, to journal about your experience, and to do it for a period of 10 weeks to see what type of benefits you're getting. And so a lot of people are doing it for depression, they're doing it to help with anxiety, they're doing it to help with ADHD, and this is becoming, it's a way to look at medicine in a different light than the typical pharmaceuticals that are peddled by companies and corporations. So some of the results that we're seeing with microdosing are that people are having less anxiety, and that it just incorporates and integrates more mindfulness into their daily routine, into their weekly routine, into their entire life. And with that sense of mindfulness that comes from a microdosing regimen, people are seeing some of their symptoms of depression or anxiety, some of their symptoms of ADHD are starting to go away, and they're starting to move towards a place of healing. I think one important reason why it's important that psychedelics be medicalized from a scientific approach is because it helps with the public to become more comfortable with these substances. So we're seeing that with marijuana right now, how medical marijuana, at least in the United States, is now legal in 25 states, and that is helping to push forward the recreational marijuana movement. So when it comes to psychedelics, the benefits clearly outweigh the risks and the costs, and being able to first medicalize those with scientific research will help the general public to recognize the benefits, and then to eventually open up to other dialogues about the possible benefits outside of the medical spectrum and more from a psychospiritual perspective. For the future of psychedelics, I think specific to microdosing, actually, I think microdosing is going to act as a tremendous tool to bridge the gap between the psychedelic fringe movements and the more mainstream understanding of how mental health works. And I think with microdosing as a tool, we're seeing this right now with major publishing companies like Random House, who are publishing a book about microdosing, that it's going to help bridge that gap. And so I see in the future, not in the near future, but in the future, there will be a total shift in the mental health paradigm where people are recognizing the value of psychedelic substance within certain contexts.